let's get into it.
So, I mean, as we're here, I was scrolling Facebook and I saw the picture on Eduji's, I think, Facebook, you know, and Eduji asking that we hear from his side of the story. And like you rightly say, and this is a developing story. Interesting. I've gotten to a point now where when I hear about GALAMSEY and I hear anybody, you know, derailing the efforts of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, then I get a little upset. It's beginning to seem almost as if all issues are turning emotional this morning, because this is also an emotional one. This GALAMSEY one is also an emotional one. Again, we are talking about the survival of this country. GALAMSEY is an existential problem. It goes to the heart of our livelihood. Water, the bees of life. Water is life, you know. So, I mean, it's developing. Let's hear, you know, all the facts of the story as it unfolds. If it turns out that it's true that an MP, you know, acted this way, again, I repeat myself, to derail,
must be an NDC MP.
To derail the efforts of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama in our collective fight against GALAMSEY, then let him face the consequences of his actions.
So two names of members of parliament have been mentioned in this incident. Collins Dauda and, yes, actually, Collins Dauda and the, what's his name, Kukwado, the Sutifi North MP. So I should think that the Speaker of Parliament should also, you know, be interested in this matter.
Like I'm saying, it's a developing story. I mean, I didn't see him directly in the video. Again, like Eduji, I would call for calm until we have the full facts, you know. So I'm waiting to hear that, oh, no, it's not true. It wasn't him. It's somebody else impersonating him. It's somebody else that is lying and calling, you know, the Honorable Collins Dauda's name for effect. That's what I'm waiting to hear.
Right.
However, if it turns out that that's not what it is, that actually an MP, I don't care if it's NDC or MPP, that's me, this is me speaking, right? If an MP this dawn, today, did anything to derail the efforts of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and our collective fight, when I say collective, I mean every Ghanaian, our collective fight against GALAMSEY, then let the law take its course. That's it.
I like Ama's approach to this conversation, because few months ago, I was seated here, in fact, on this same chair, and I can tell you with all sincerity how painful it was to watch what President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was doing to curb this menace, and what individuals too were doing. Now, Annie, when I heard your introduction of the story, the first question that came to mind was, is he an NDC MP or NPP MP? And my reason being clear, that the reset agenda, the dismissal of the NPP government, the reaction from the masses, which of course were valid, were all for reasons that made Ghanaians uncomfortable and unhappy, most especially GALAMSEY and other issues. We listened to them, especially people from the mining areas. They would say, look, a number of politicians are involved. That is those who were not directly involved. And we have watched videos of politicians going to stand on mining sites to tell illegal miners that vote for us when we come, we would aid your process. So me, I'm not confused that a whole MP, in fact, 2 MPs, is being alleged.
Hajia.
Even if I want to borrow, when you were talking, I didn't talk.
Hajia.
Ama, when you were speaking, I didn't speak. Can you let me land there? You have your turn to talk. Can you do that, please? Thank you. What I am saying is that, even if I want to go by the word allegation, If I want to say, let's watch to get to the bottom of the issue, I want to take that, because I have said that many times that, look, until proven guilty, let's not prejudice. That I will always stand for. However, I am this morning telling all of us that, look, should, and that is conditional, should this MP and minister really be involved in this act, then it simply confirms that the NDC government is the scam that we all talk about. It's
Again,
a scam.
Hajia.
The sham. Annie, the sham and scam. And you see, I started by telling you, Annie, I'm so happy that I'm still having this conversation with you. You remember when I would come and sit here and talk about land reclamation effort and talk about number of motorbikes, the sea divers, the military men that were trained to go and do that, the abolishment of the, what was it? A quick search just told me that public awareness was done. We learned the campaign using slogans like life is more precious than gold. All these things didn't sink. You know why? Because they were individuals undoing our efforts. I pity whoever comes to defend NDC on Galamsey.
For the records, it was for the previous administration, most of your challenges were also the authorities or the powers that be failure to deal with persons who were
So you're talking about supervision and all that.
Persons who were named, deal with them according to the law.
I won't disagree. Look, before I even went into this conversation, Annie, I told you, coming from home, myself and a lot of our leaders, including Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and I'm greeting my sister Laura too, because I'm just reflecting on some of the things
in fact, she's greeting you too.
Yeah, I'm greeting Laura too. She's such a darling. And other female communicators from our party. It's kind of, you see the honeymoon the NDC wanted seemed to rather be coming to us. You know why? It's beginning to unfold. And we are getting the good picture that today that our colleague communicators will say President Mahama is making effort and others are doing, it's just a vindication point for some of our leaders. People fought, Annie. We sat and appealed to them. So yes, even if we want to say we are going to wait for the whole matter to unfold, I know our citizen vigilante on Galamsey, I'm greeting Erasmus this morning, would not mislead the public, will not throw information that he's not sure about, because he's proven himself. He's shared information, we have fact-checked him, we have followed his stories, and he is not known for spewing falsehood. So that I would say, I am very much hopeful that he's speaking the truth. Annie, we made effort. We defended, we educated, we formed community-based small-scale mining groups. In fact, I remember an engagement that I went with Honorable Abu Jinapor and then the former Deputy Information Minister Ajia Fati to engage chiefs and other opinion leaders on how best we could work together. All the same, the efforts were not, being felt as we all wanted. The color of water that was shown on GTV, your sister station, Annie, still remains the same. And I have sent, because I don't live around Western region, but I've told one of my colleagues there, look, when next I'm going on set, I would be happy. It hasn't changed, Annie.
But you know, reports of some of the rivers. Let me tell you. But you also appreciate that some of the rivers have their colors being changed.
Even before end of 2024, I came here to argue that some had started changing. That I can't take from you, Annie. But I am telling you that I will come from a factual point with water when next we are talking about Galamsey. Today, this topic is a topic that we all didn't even know the story will come this morning, because it's been SML. And that is what everybody is talking. Misconduct. What is special prosecutor doing? What is OSP doing? That's what we all have been talking about. But I'm telling you, Annie, I will still go there even if I can't go by myself. But to get you to be confident about what I'm bringing to you, I'll go and fetch the water. And still we have pictures and videos of water that was shown to us in various studios to say that, in fact, it is a scam. They used it to campaign. They deceived Ghanaians. Ghanaians bought into their lies. And today, vindication is playing out. And today, their lies shall be exposed. And today, it's not NPP MPs that are being mentioned. And today, it's not Rabi sitting to defend any NPP leader for doing what these men are doing. So, Honorable Collins Dauda, we are not happy with Galamsey. The NPP government tried. Ghanaians told us we didn't do enough. This is not what we expect from you. Honorable Ebenezer, or Honorable MP for what's his name? Member of Parliament for Esutufi South. Please, your people will be very disappointed if, and I use the word if, this whole thing pans out to be true. I mean, that you really went
he will wake up trending this morning.
He is indeed trending for bad reasons. He is trending for very bad reasons. And he's just confirming all our allegations. He seemed to be attempting, let me put it that way, to confirm.
It's actually a Sutifi North.
Fantastic. So I am saying, look, Gamma is sweet because, look, especially the youth are more discerning than we thought they were. They are, Annie. You remember when I'll sit here and we'll receive the messages and they'll say, Hajia, keep deceiving yourself, because they were on the ground. They knew, although we were making effort, like my sister is saying this morning, others were misbehaving. But this is a collective responsibility.
There's a video of a guy who lives outside the country.
Yeah.
He was talking about a broken bridge in his community.
Okay.
And after he posted it on social media, I think someone did a video, he decided to post it. And after he posted it, the MC of the area came to comment under the post, came into his inbox and asked him for more details, and he provided it. The next thing he saw was that the Ashanti regional minister had connected. The next thing was that the bridge was fixed.
So that
and then hold on,
involvement.
Then he made what the point I want to make is that the point I want to make is that he made another comment on the same issue and said that if this issue had come in the previous administration, they would have come under my post and attacked me.
Annie,
hold on.
Okay.
They would have come under my post and attacked me. Then I noticed that sometimes it's not the big things or the huge things that people are looking for. They just want to be heard. They just want to be heard and show that you are interested.
And reassurance.
But a lot of the areas you were weak in the previous administration was your response to challenges.
Annie, we live
a lot of them, apart from corruption issue, it's just the response to challenges.
Annie, we live with them. When President Mahama gov't in 2016, when he told us in Ethiopia, when he didn't know about Basi, on his return, when he came to declare his intention, he told us he had learned his mistake and will come back. Now everybody has seen that he is on a redemption trip. Please, I would allow you the time to speak, and do allow me to speak.
But please speak truth.
He admitted that he would come back to be a better person.
Please speak truth.
Mahama promised Ghanaians, and I'm repeating it. He told Ghanaians that he would come back a much better person. I don't know why she's reacting. You can always check. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but the impression he gave us was that if you re-elect me, I am coming back as a changed person.
Impression.
And I am telling you that.
He gave you an impression.
Can you tell Amma to stop this? In fact, we started as very cool sisters and very
because we're dealing with the common issue.
This Annie, she hasn't encountered me. She knows, Annie, sometimes I can annoy you with my heckles. You know, I'm not threatening. So tell her for heckles.
You can't threaten me.
I'm not even threatening.
But I haven't heckled you
now. So I'm just telling you.
I haven't heckled you.
Even this thing you are doing, you are heckling. It is sad that your people went to lie to the people. They went to tell them, vote for us, we'll let you do Galamsey. And now we are seeing them being alleged to be leading tax, going to cause destruction. It is something we always talk about. And look, Annie, this morning I was telling you, I used to go on Agenda 111 site. You remember? I will share the videos. If you go to my TikTok handle, you will see. I don't communicate largely on third-party reports. And I am reassuring the MP from Mahama, His Excellency, to the last communicator that, look, I will go to the grounds. I will bring real-time evidence. I would stand there and do video like Sami JP will go and do on dugouts and tell us that one village, one dam is not even in existence.
Wait,
we saw them go.
Sorry, wait. You said you had constructed a dam.
I am just telling you. We constructed. They went there.
No, Hadia.
They went there.
Let's not do this. You see, let's
telling you they were done.
I'm sorry. But no, by the way you captured it, you are making it look like he was doing propaganda.
You're not here to defend
you
Sami
say
JV.
you have constructed a dam.
No, but
once you know, I will. Once you have mentioned
that was
his
intention.
I'm sorry.
Let Sami JV tell me
but
that Sami has sat here to mention people's names.
But
Did you do this?
You see, Hadia, I interviewed him, and whatever he says is what I'll represent.
Of course, yes, you have the right to do that.
You said you have constructed a dam. The guy goes there and says that this is not a dam, this is a dugout. How is that untrue?
So, Annie, now the NDC says they are stopping Galamsey, and I'm telling them this morning that we will go to the Galamsey areas and bring back their lives. Today we are seeing it. We are not even there. Me, I have not gone home. These two men that we are seeing today, it's not Rabbi that says go and do, and I'm not the one reporting. I am just telling you the lies. Look, no matter how uncomfortable it gets, we are going to say it, because ours is to criticize. Ours is to accept when we are wrong. And I, Rabbi, would always sit here and tell you, yes, Annie, here we could have done better. And so shall I not sit back and watch any wrongdoing happening. Not in this country. We accept it, and they must be willing to accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.